What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Mike. I am a full-time media seller. I go around to thrift stores. I do bulk buys off Craigslist, Facebook, Nextdoor, all that kind of fun stuff. I make a full-time income selling stuff people don't want anymore, right? Use books, CDs, DVDs. It's that simple, right? I mean, what else can you say? It's Monday. We got Fleabay sales, Amazon sales, and then we're going to cover the topic. And it's not like a specific topic. I have quite a few bones to pick in this video, and I'm kind of going to give a little bit of reference here as we go and just give you guys kind of an idea of what I've been seeing out there, things that have been irritating me. But anyways, if you're interested in building a media business, being around like-minded people like myself, join the channel. $2.99. We got a private Discord, weekly Zoom calls where you can ask every single question and have it answered by media selling professionals today. Anyways, let's shut up here. We're gonna hop into some of this stuff. First up, as always, is gonna be eBay and then the Amazon sale, so let's go. All right, eBay sale first. We only sold one thing, so I guess my previous statement of eBay sales was a lie, but what are you gonna do, right? I mean, YouTubers are all liars anyway, right? I made $1 million this weekend. I can tell you whatever I want to tell you. One eBay sale, $40. We got some Mickey Mouse cookbook. So we got Cooking with Mickey Around the World, and then we got Cooking with Mickey Volume 2. This was from the free library pickup. These are both basically in brand new condition. We listed them for $60, took an offer for $40. You can't be greedy in this game, right? We paid nothing. You take your $40 and you move on. So I lotted both of these up because they're Volume 1, Volume 2. They are pretty cool here. Let's see. Let's just take a gamble here and see what kind of stuff they have. See, I thought it was going to be like Disney character theme, and it's not. It's just like normal stuff. Top of the World shrimp salad. Yeah, I'm not impressed. I thought this would be like, hey, you know, like the Beast stew, right? You know, or like Cinderella's flambéed shrimp steak. I don't know. So this is just like normal cookbooks, but hey, $40, we're out of here. Done with eBay. You get what you put in, right? You know, I'll kind of talk about that later on. We have Amazon sales. So I had to get a new phone. I broke my phone. Deb made me get a new phone. I couldn't unlock it or anything, so I can't scan anything with Scoutly because that's a bone we're going to pick after this. Let me get to my seller app here, and we are going to go in order. First up, we have Going Vegan paperback, sold for $13.37 plus $4 shipping. Nice little tip here. If you ever see stuff like this, it kind of looks like, you know, this lady probably published it herself. Always scan it. The self-published stuff, it doesn't sell quick, but there's usually not a lot of them out there, which means you probably can get a better price. And this actually sold a lot quicker than I thought it would. So $17 for something like this, not too shabby. Next up, we have a DVD 3-pack. $8.90 plus $4 shipping. Absolution, Dark Planet, and Convict. 762. I have never heard of any of these, but brand new, sealed. Out the door, get it out of here. I'm running out of space here in the unit. The second time I sold this DVD, and this is a nice little bolo out there. I'm gonna have my editor blur this out so you guys can't see the stuff I'm finding, because only I can make money in the reselling media game. Nobody else. Just kidding. I'm editing this video, so my editor is myself. Sight and Sound Theaters. In the beginning, I sold this for $50. Well, $46 plus $4 shipping. This is the second time I've sold this. If you see the Sight and Sound Theater stuff, usually it's always worth it. I've sold a bunch of different ones. And I actually still have a few listed. They're not the quickest movers, but this one sold pretty fast. Other people on the list are at like $200. I ain't playing that. Give me my $50. I got this for like $1, so I don't care. Get my money, get me out. I don't want to deal with these crazy people on Amazon. All right, moving right along here. We got another DVD, Inherit the Wind, new, sealed. That's funny because this one actually has, somebody sold this on Amazon, FBA new, and then they never even watched it. So $9 plus $4 shipping, out the door. One I thought was going to take a lot longer to sell because the E-score was super low, but it actually sold. That's why I believe in merchant fulfilled. Things that have low E-scores, you still sell the stuff. It's crazy to me. our Super Mario Prima strategy guide sold for $17.49 plus shipping. So I mean, you can't beat it, right? You just list it, you throw it on the shelf. There's no storage fees, there's no removal fees, there's no FBA fees. I'm living the dream over here. I'm trying to tell you all, you got to get on this gravy train. So this is going not too bad. And then the last item is actually a non-media item. I got this probably a month ago in a video. It is my Leapfrog building blocks. $40 plus $4 shipping. Actually, it might have been $5 because this is a standard size item. Either way, I think we paid $3 or $4 for this, so we're still going to make a nice chunk of money. Throw this in a box. It is brand new sealed. Those aren't zip ties from the Goodwill. This is actually how it looks, new sealed. How do I know that? Well, what did I do? I looked it up on eBay, looked for people selling it new that actually have their own photos, and you see the zip ties are there. That means it's brand new, sealed from the manufacturer. That is how it came. This is gone. So a good weekend of sales. No complaints about that. Bones to pick. I got quite a few, all right? I don't even know where to start. I'm going to start with Scoutly. So, like I said, I got a new phone here, right? My old phone, I can't even log into. It's complete. The screen is done. It's locked. I can't get into it. Well, the smart people over at Scoutly are so worried about people using an account on multiple devices. Instead of putting in a feature like Scout IQ had where you can only be logged into one device at a time, it automatically logs you out. The smart people at Scoutly said, hey, wait a minute. We're not going to do that. Instead, you're going to have to email support, wait for them to get back to you to log you out of your broken or locked stolen phone before you can log back into your account on your new phone. Come on. What times are we living in? If I'm logged into a different device, it should automatically log me out of the other device. So here I am, sitting waiting for an email. Who knows when that'll come? I'm curious to see how fast the turnaround time is, but to me, it's dumb. I mean, come on, we're a software company. This is what we do. Software is our thing. Why can't I just log into another device and it logs you out of the other device? Whoa, next level thinking. All right. So now I'm already on a tirade, right? We're going off the deep end today. Next bone to pick. If you go into a store after somebody, right? You come into the thrift store after me, and I'm already in there scanning the books. Don't throw a hissy fit. So I was at a Salvation Army this past week, and I'm scanning the books. Some guy comes in with his cart, immediately sees I'm scanning, and immediately starts cursing under his breath, throwing his cart around, slamming books around on the shelf. Listen. First, I'm going to preface this by saying, if you have that kind of attitude, and you could just leave the channel, right? We don't deal with that kind of nonsense. This is a well-mannered channel. Everybody I deal with, I expect to hold to a certain expectation. And if you're going to be one of these people that's just rotten and miserable, even if you come into a store and somebody else is scanning, then this isn't the place for you. My community is not the place for you. So security, get them out of here, get her out of here. Back door, I don't ever want to see you again, right? So I scan in the books. I'm basically done. This guy comes in with his shopping cart, slamming it around. F this, F that. I'm going to scan all these effing books. I don't effing care. Yada, 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 yada. Well, that went on for about 15 minutes. I already got through it sucked. The books were all garbage anyway. You didn't even have to scan them all to know it was garbage. One of those stores you walk in and you see it's all garbage, right? So whatever. I go onto the DVDs, CDs. I'm still scanning. It's kind of like a little nook. So he's still cursing the whole time under his breath. I mean, there's kids around, right? I'm just like, I don't know. That kind of stuff is just too much, right? And that's why I kind of, you hear all the time, the book selling community is amazing. Well, I've had plenty of instances where it's been 100% the opposite. People are nasty, rotten, and rude. And I know nobody out there that, consistently supports this channel is like that. So he's still cursing. I'm grabbing DVDs, right? I'm hitting new DVDs. And it's just like, he scans the books. I'm guessing he's not ungated in DVDs or CDs. I'll get into that topic next. So he leaves with nothing. So instead of pushing his cart politely back by the front door on his way out, he slams his cart to the shelf to the side, storms out, cursing the whole way past me. I mean, listen, is it that serious? I mean, we're selling media. It's everywhere you look. Any store you go into, there's going to be a bookcase, and it's going to be cheap. So that kind of just rubbed me. I mean, I laughed about it because I don't take it that serious, right? I have a serious business, but nothing out there is that serious to me. If I go in and somebody else is scanning, hey, you know, like, it is what it is, right? You're not going to win every single time. But I will tell you, I did find some DVDs and CDs. So on to the topic of that, it's like, well, what are you doing to adapt your business? And we talked about this on the Discord. You gotta start thinking outside the box. And I actually ran into 2 scanners the past 2 weeks, and they both only scan the books. So, and both times I left with DVDs from both stores. You gotta diversify. If you stay stagnant in this reselling game, this media game, you were done. You were dead in the water. And I said it on the call this past week, and I'm gonna say it out here so everybody can hear it. I don't think you can only rely on books only if you're gonna have a successful media business anymore. I think you have to venture out, especially if you're just doing Amazon. eBay might be a little bit different, but Amazon only, you gotta get into CDs, you gotta get into the DVDs, you gotta be willing to, and the thing is, they're everywhere, right? They're all together usually. The media is always together. So it's not like a big inconvenience. But if you're just focused on just books, I've seen it both times. Even the other guy, he left 2 Goodwills with nothing. He got 1 book from one after he scanned probably for 2 hours, and the other one he left with 0. Books only. These people, cherry picking just books is not feasible anymore. The way the fees are structured when it comes to weight and size, it is next to impossible to clear, you know, to even do 100K in sales a year if you're just doing books. That's why I kind of, you know, yeah, I'm the used book guy, but I also have other, you know, weapons on my tool belt here, right? I can scan the DVDs, I can scan the CDs, and I would even encourage you to scan other items in the thrift store, right? We got plenty of people in the group that are just doing so many different things, and we even said, like, media is the foundation of your business, and you build upon that, whether you want to go to a completely different business model or you know, you want to get into something else that's selling on Amazon used. Media is going to be your backbone. You can build it from there. Don't get single-minded and think media is the only way. I mean, there's a million different things you can do, and books definitely cannot be the only way. I hear it all the time. Oh, there's no good books around me. Well, what about CDs? What about DVDs? It costs $20 to get ungated. It's never going to be cheaper. And you can sit here and say, well, I don't have, well, listen, if you just go to the thrift store, scan the DVDs and CDs, get a little stack, you're easily going to make over your $20. There's no excuses anymore, right? I'm sick and tired of hearing people crying and whining about, you know, they can't find stuff in their stores. There's no books. There's other scanners. Who cares? So start sourcing other items. Start scanning the CDs, DVDs. Most of these booksellers, they're just stuck in their ways with their crusty books. They're not going to go to the DVDs. They're not going to go to the CDs. Most people aren't going to take the steps to get ungated. I'm just sick and tired of hearing all the whining out there. And I'm even seeing it firsthand now. I got grumpy scanners in my store cursing and whining and crying. You a grown man or you a toddler, sir? That's what I should have said to him. That should have been the exact words that came out of my mouth. Are you a grown man or are you a toddler, Mr. Book Scanner? Are you ungated in CDs and DVDs? If not, I know a guy on YouTube that can get you ungated for only $25. That probably includes shipping, and it'll change your business overnight. Anyways, listen, I appreciate y'all listening to my tirade. If you look to the side over here, I'm trying to get through this bulk buy I did off Facebook, my first Facebook bulk buy. It's like 28 banana boxes for $100. Trying to get through it. I need Scoutly on the phone. Somebody help me out here, right? You know, like I should have a direct line to some of these people. I just like, hey, I just ring them, yo, it's me. Yeah, unlock my account. You know, this ain't 1990. Just take it out of my old phone that I can't get into. I'm waiting for the response. Like, can you verify your old phone is broken, sir? Can you send me a picture of that old phone that's broken? I'm in rare shape today. Anyways, I got to get through all this stuff today. I got to help Deb's business is picking up. Easter's getting closer, so the peeps are flying off the shelf. As always, if you got a cat or dog, you better go buy a toy from her. DeborahAnnMarieStudio.com. She's got the best toys in the business. I mean, she's been on everything, right? Oprah Magazine. I don't even know them all. There's so many. What was it? Dog Fancy, the book, Oprah Magazine. What's the other one? There's like 6 of them. She did the toys for America's Top Dog, the A&E show. They reached out to her. She did the toys to give away to promote the show. I mean, she's basically famous. So she's more famous than me when it comes to toys and stuff. I'm just some guy that does YouTube and has rants like this every once in a while. Anyway, this video ran on. I appreciate y'all watching. I'll see you guys in the next used book video. Bye-bye.